Welcome to Car Talk with Matty J. Another Tuesday night. More car-related topics. I'm in the studio with Tyron and James from Manvers Movie. What's going on?
Hello, Joe.
What's going on?
Not much. Tyrone, you've recently been overseas?
Yes, been to the land of money, I suppose.
Land of money?
Just went to Dubai. Went for probably, what's rough to say, 9 days.
Yeah. Land of money.
Yeah, well, that's basically what it's called, basically. Everything...
Gold and oil.
That's it. Everything over there is basically top-notch.
Yeah.
Like, 100% perfect.
Cars,
everything
buildings.
Everything is... Over there, if they want a building built, they'll build it in a month. Easy. The Burj Khalifa.
It's called slave labour. That's not a joke.
The Burj Khalifa was actually... It was getting built a floor... I think it was a floor every 3 days. It was getting built. So, yeah, that's the tallest building in the world at the moment it stands. They've got some interesting facts and interesting, like, when I went on tours and stuff, I was speaking to, like, the tour guides and stuff, and they were telling us all this, like, I never knew. I literally never knew anything that went there. So, an interesting fact that I found was each person over there, well, first of all, I need to say this, there was only 20% of people that live there are citizen.
Okay.
The rest are on working visas.
Yeah.
So if you live there for 30 years, if you live there for 25 years, it does not matter. You will not get a citizenship there. So every 2 years, you renew your visa.
So that counts you out, Tyron? No.
if you lose your job, they will give you a month to find another job. Yep. If you can't find another job, then you got to go back to your country. And there's no poverty there. There's no homeless people. There's no old people. There's literally nothing there. If you can't work, you can't live there. Basically, that's what they told you.
Yeah.
So now every person over there's got like an identity card, and it's got a chip in there, their photograph and all the address and everything. Now, if you say you go jaywalk on the wrong side of the road or go jaywalk somewhere else, and there's an authority suddenly picks you up, spots you, he'll come there. He's got a machine. He'll swipe the card. And you'll see if you've got any previous history. Now, if you don't have any previous history, he'll give you a fine, but he'll take the card. So now when you pay for that fine, you'll get the card back. Now, their fines over there are pretty heavy. That's what, basically, because they've got a 0% income tax, and they've got no GST, nothing. The only tax that they pay there is toll tax. That's it.
So on cars and that, they don't pay any tax?
No, nothing.
That's why cars are so cheap there.
Yeah, there's nothing. Like, literally, I found out a Nissan Patrol V8, over there was top of the range, was 60,000 Australian dollars. That's it.
They're like 100 and something grand.
Is that why they always like drive their Mercedes on two wheels? Because they're just like, I can just get another one.
Loose change.
The guy that did the desert safari with me, like he was the tour guide, he was saying that he did an ad for McDonald's, and where they hired a Lamborghini. They put McDonald's sticker all over the Lamborghini, and they did like a delivery ad for McDonald's. Just to like advertise, because people be like, they'll look at the ad and go like, oh shit, they deliver McDonald's and Lamborghinis, yeah, so they'll order it. And over there, any food you want, you just order it, and they'll be like Deliveroo or McDonald's delivery or any other delivery.
Anyway,
they will just come past and drop it off at your hotel.
There you go.
No matter where you are. So yeah, so in saying that now, that card that they've got, if they don't pay the fine and you walk the streets and you get pulled up by authority, you haven't done anything wrong. You just walk in the street because they can ask you for that card any time. And if you don't have that card, they'll fine you on top of that. So they'll fine you even more on top of that until you actually learn your lesson, basically. And another thing,
that's why the crime's so low.
0% crime rate. There's no crime rate there at all because everyone's scared, basically. And
I would be too.
I'm not going there.
So what they say is like if you do the same thing 3 times, they'll because your history's all there, and then they'll just deport you back to your country straight away. That's it, without any questions asked, nothing. They don't care. Over there, for them, money is nothing. Yeah. Over there, everything is concerned about family. Yeah. That's all it is. Everywhere you go, they talk about family. Money is like toilet paper for them, literally. they don't care. They don't care. And I went to when we drove past going to the desert, there was a guy there. His name's Money Kicks. I don't know if anyone's known of him.
Never heard of him.
You go on YouTube and type in Money Kicks. This guy is 14 years old. and he's got a zoo in his backyard.
No, he does
He's got
not.
a zoo in his backyard. He's 14 years old.
Jeez.
You look at the cars, he's got Ferraris, he's got Lamborghini Aventador, he's got Rolls Royce, he's got a Cadillac, he's got any car.
Is he
any
like
car.
a prince? Is he a prince?
He is the son of a multi-billionaire guy that he does real estate in Dubai. So he's the son there. His land, I'm telling you, his land is basically probably the size of us, I reckon. It's probably the size of the Melbourne Airport runway. That's how the biggest runway there. That's how big his land is. Like we were driving for probably at least 2 kilometers. His land width was 2 kilometers, and as far as you can see.
What's his name? Money Kicks.
Money Kicks, yeah.
Is that his real name, or is that like just a
No,
YouTube name?
it's a YouTube name. His real name is Rashid something, but his Money Kicks is because he loves
Money?
his. No,
kicks?
No, he loves shoes. He's got a wardrobe full of shoes. There's been like Wiz Khalifa been there. There's all the famous guys have been there. There's been who else has been there? There's all celebrities, all like Mariah Carey, Paris Hilton. Everyone has been to his house and his wardrobe, and he's just got shoes everywhere. He's got pool. He's got lions. He's got lion cubs. He's got everything there. Literally everything.
What the hell?
His lions got Nikes.
Oh, probably. They probably
They got
do.
Jordans. They got the
yeah,
Jordans, man.
This guy's like 14 years old.
That's-
14 years old.
That's BS, man. So frankly, it's crap.
And yeah, so yeah, I really enjoyed my time there. Went to all the shopping centres possible there. I went to the shopping centre. It's called Mall of Emirates.
Yeah.
It's got the biggest ski slope
Ah,
in there.
yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's got the biggest ski slope in there. Where else did we go? Went to.
You went to Ferrari World, right?
Yes, we went to
So-
Abu Dhabi. Drove to Abu Dhabi as a tour.
Yeah.
And then we went to the Yas Marina circuit, the Formula One circuit.
How was that?
That was really good. That was like we couldn't get off and go inside, but we just went around with the bus around the circuit.
Oh, you get the bus drive on the circuit?
Not on the circuit, like just around. There's a road that goes around
Yeah.
it, so the bus drove around it. Went to the hotel that's actually on the circuit.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the...
Yeah, they use that for when Formula One guys when they come there, they all
drivers,
stay there. They all stay there and stuff. And yeah, that was really good over there. Cleanliness in Dubai is priority. They have like literally. I'm not kidding you. You go to any toilet there, whether it's a hotel, whether it's a shopping centre, they got a person in there to clean the toilet 24/7. That's it.
That's their job.
Have they got a guy to hand you towels? Is it that kind of guy?
No, they don't need to hand towels. Everything's automatic there. You
No, but
push your hand.
you know, like in the movies, is the guy who hands you the towel who sits in the corner.
Oh no. They've
They got robots too.
They've got literally everything. The tap is automatic, the soap's automatic, and you put your hand over, then the paper towel just comes out, and you just wipe your hand, and that's it. What else was I going to say? There was, everything, like literally everything over there is top notch. Everything's automatic. I kid you not, we went there early because we thought the shopping centre opens at 9 o'clock, but they open at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Their work is 10 to 12 at night, so they're open for long hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to like 12 at night.
Wow.
Yeah. And we went there like at 9 o'clock, but we go, all the shops are closed and whatnot. And we could see they clean every single shop before it opens. And I mean like clean, like literally clean, like clean every ledge, clean every corner. There's not a single dirt mark on the glass. That's how that's how they get everything's just clean there, clean.
Oh, yeah. So, in terms of cars,
Yep.
did you see like a lot of...
The hotel that I lived at, every day there was a new Lamborghini there. There was a new Ferrari there, a Cadillac. There was Audi R8.
So there's like F-250s like
There's,
everywhere.
yeah, there's like literally F-250s over there is like a Hilux over here. Like just everyone just drives them over there. Land Cruisers, V8 Land Cruisers everywhere. Basically the Sheikh of Abu Dhabi.
You tell me this is a cool story.
The Sheikh of Abu Dhabi, he went to Japan and he went to Toyota. He went to the CEO of Toyota and said, "Look, I'll build you 3 buildings in Japan for free, and no matter how big they are, I'll build you for free if you provide Toyota Land Cruisers to my people for $15,000 US. I don't want to pay tax. I don't want to pay anything. I'll build you these 3 buildings, no matter whatever you want. I'll build you it." As long as you give them that. So now they can buy over there. They can go to Dubai and buy a Land Cruiser for $15,000 US. V8. They pay no tax, nothing. And cost over here
Over 100 grand.
Over 100 grand, easy, easy over 100 grand. That's why over there everything's Land Cruiser. Basically, one house has a Land Cruiser and a normal car.
A car, yeah.
To go to the desert and then go normal.
I mean, if you
road
can buy a
driving.
Land Cruiser brand new for $15K, that's
Yeah.
pretty damn good.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing over there that I found that I reckon Australia should start doing is on their 6-lane freeway, they had one lane just for trucks.
Yeah.
So they had just one lane just for trucks, and they had the other 4 lanes or 5 lanes were for cars and whatever. Now,
I think that's a good idea too.
if the truck went on the wrong side or on the wrong lane or whatever, and stayed there for a long period of time, they'd get fined.
Yeah.
But if it was just like overtaking another truck, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Now, they've got radars. They've got radars everywhere.
Yeah.
They've got radars everywhere where if you're speeding, they'll issue a fine straight away. Now, the taxis, I noticed in the taxis that on their actual meter, it came up saying you've been speeding in an 80k zone or whatever, please slow down. It comes up 3 times. If you don't obey it, the 4th time, it'll say you have been fined.
Do they? Because like you see all those YouTube videos of guys, driving on 2 wheels and doing donuts and stuff. Like
Drifting in front-wheel drive cameras.
Like how enforced is the speed limit if they can just do stuff like that?
They've got actual spot where they can do it. So there's like it's like an autobahn. They have like an autobahn there where they do all that stuff.
Yeah.
You pay him and you can go as fast as you can. They don't care, but you can't do it on the road.
Not in normal traffic.
Not on the road at all.
So yeah, look, we'll continue this. We're going to go to our first break of the night because it is break time. We'll be right back after this. That was Tujamo with Make You Love Me, the original mix. You're back on CarTorque with Matty J, still with Tyron and James. Tyron's telling us some pretty wild stories. Well, not wild, but interesting facts and stuff about old Dubai.
Yeah.
So now, all right, we're talking about the break. Just during the break, and you shot us a picture of like just the outside of your hotel.
Yep.
There's Lamborghinis, there's Ferraris. I mean, was that just like common occurrence? Like you just like, whatever, it's just a 458. Who cares? That's just another Ferrari.
Yeah, that's what basically it was. Like the guys over there, they used to hire their Ferrari out every day because if someone wanted to drive it or whatever. And the guys that worked at the hotel at the front, they used to just hammer it. Every time, like outside my room, you can hear it just go flying past on the freeway. You can hear it. It was crazy.
Oh, that's nice.
Another interesting fact that I wanted to say was the people over there that are citizens, they call them Emiratis.
Yeah.
Now, they basically so say if you were a businessman, now you wanted to go to Dubai and open up your business there. Now you can't open up your business unless you have a citizen of that country. So what they did was they went to all these citizenship, anyone that had a citizen, and they said that we'll pay you X amount of dollars if you just sign your name on this paper so we can open up a business in Dubai.
Is that how they work?
That's how it works over there. So what happened was now each citizen over there, like a sheikh, or it doesn't have to be sheikh, it could be a doctor or whatever, he'll have like probably 60, 70 sponsors over there, and they'd get probably like $10,000
each time
for each year. For each sponsor. So they could be sitting on 60, 70 grand just by signing paper. And you just sign it once and that's it. You don't have to do any involvement or anything, but you get paid 10 grand every year from all of them. So that's how basically they can just live there and not work at all. And they'll still be wealthy.
Jeez.
So
dude, I was born in the wrong country.
I'm telling you, if I in a heartbeat, I'll just pack up and go. I don't care. I'll just go. I just go and live there straight away. If I got a job there today, I'll just go tomorrow and live there. Yeah, straight away.
Well,
without a question.
Yeah, I mean, you work for Qantas.
I'll just go to Emirates.
Just go to Emirates.
And just work there at Emirates.
I've got experience at Qantas. Just hire me.
And over there, so the working day starts at, I think it's roughly about maybe 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. It goes to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Then they stop. From 1 to 4 o'clock they don't work because that's the hottest time of the day.
Oh, yeah.
And if they do find someone working, they'll find the company. They'll literally find the company that is making these people work during these hours because it's too hot to work at that hours. And then from 4 o'clock again, they start from 5 o'clock onwards till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. They work. That's basically how they work over there.
That's all. That's
if you're working in construction sites, that's outside. But if you're in like a hotel or whatever, then you just do your normal working hours.
You've got air conditioning, Tyron.
Yeah. Oh, everywhere you go, air conditioning. Everywhere you go. Like, literally, the cars don't stop there. Cars are running 24/7. The taxis like a park there, but they don't turn them off because the air conditioning is just running 24/7. That's it. They don't turn them off at all. When we went there, the maximum temperature reached was about 47 degrees. But that's just like, that's on the summer going out. on the actual midsummer, it's like probably 50, 55, reaches 50, 55 degrees there.
You're kidding.
Like, we went to the water park, you could not walk without your thongs. You had to walk with your thongs. Your feet would burn. Like, literally, the floor was that hot, it would burn. It would literally burn. The beach was hotter than our hotel. The hotel pool. The beach was that hot. Like, the water was just warm.
Really?
Like, literally warm. Like, you just dive in straight away without even freezing. It's just warm. And then, because we had, where we stayed in Atlantis on the man-made palm over there, they had their own private beach, so you can just go whenever you wanted to, do whatever you wanted to over there on the beach. That's it.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. So, all right. So, in terms of, because it is a car show, we've got to bring cars into this. The activities that people do, like, because you said there's tons of full driving activities and stuff there.
Like, I did the desert safari, and most of them all use Land Cruisers and stuff like that because they're more hardy for the sand and stuff. They just, like, when we went, we stopped at the pit stop. They deflated the tires to 15 psi, and it just went in the sand like it was like nothing, like literally nothing. And the guy, like, I've got videos and stuff. The guy was like throwing the car left and right, and sand, like, when you go fast through the water, like water comes up on the side. It was like literally sand was coming up on the side, on the side of the car and over the windscreen and everything.
And then you said you went on the ATVs as well, which is
I went on the ATVs as well to do, like, we went. There was I think there was 4 of us. And there was the guy the lead at the front, and then like we just followed him and went. I did get bogged twice actually. Once I could come out, but the second time, I couldn't come out. I tried to overtake my partner, and I didn't see the slope coming down.
Stuck?
And then I tried to turn, but the sand just took me all the way down. I just got stuck. So I had to wait for him to come, and then he put it in lower gear, and then he popped it out for me. So I did the camel riding over there, and then we had like a desert camp where we sat, we ate, did barbecue and stuff, and then
really cool.
they drove back at night time. Over there, the speed limit is 120 is the max, and 60 is the lowest.
But you said they got like an autobahn section where you can just go nut, ham. So that's not limited.
Nah, there's unlimited over there. You just go pay the fee for the day, and then that's it. You just go crazy over there. I saw Dodge Chargers, heaps of
there's a lot of American cars over there.
Yeah, heaps of Mustangs, heaps of everything. F-250s, F-150s. Tundras, everything. So, they've got obviously a bigger selection of cars there. Yeah. Was there a lot of dealerships because it's just so many? There was on the main Sheikh Zayed Road, which is the main freeway. Yeah. Just thinking between Mall of Emirates and Dubai Mall, they had like all the different car showrooms. They had the Ferraris, the Lamborghinis, and all that. Even Ford, surprisingly, Ford was there as well. I saw one World Track was there, literally one World Track. But yeah, over there basically they don't, because over there petrol's so cheap. Petrol over there is like 40 cents
a litre.
Yeah, like literally, over there water is more expensive than petrol. And because over there surprisingly it only rains twice a year. That's it.
What, 2 days?
Twice a year. That's it. That's all it rains. And it doesn't even.
So they got these desal plants.
They got desalination plants where they turn salt water into sweet water, and then that's how they deliver to the hotels and stuff for like washing and showering and all that. And then they use mineral water for drinking water and stuff. Okay. Everywhere you go, there's all bottled water everywhere.
Oh,
everywhere,
right. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
And I'm assuming the cars are no more than a couple years old.
Yeah,
every car on the road is not more than.
There's not many that you'll find. You'll find like some people that are like basically like the construction workers. They sort of carry the old utes and stuff for all the construction work and stuff.
But how old?
But I'd say no more than maybe 6-7 years old.
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah,
much.
You wouldn't see many old cars.
They literally, when Dubai had the crisis, they had a yard. It was called a luxury car yard. And it was just covered in dust. You had Ferraris in dust. You had Lamborghinis in dust, just covered in dust. Because what happened was, if you have a company and your company goes bankrupt, they jail you.
Really?
They jail you for your company going bankrupt. So what happened was guys that like I saw Ferraris, I saw Porsches and everything covered in dust. And I asked the guy, I go, why they haven't been used? Like literally, they've been sitting there for like months, covered in dust. And he goes, yeah, that's probably they're left, and then they've gone. So they just leave the cars and just leave the country, and just go before they go bankrupt.
Before they get caught.
So they can't get caught, yeah. So you could find inside the road, you find a Ferrari just sitting there for just covered in dust.
But you can't touch it as well because of the laws.
There's no keys, nothing. There's no keys, there's nothing.
But no, I know that the laws you can't steal.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There's literally 0% crime rate in that country.
Yeah.
You can, I'll just leave my phone on the table, bags, whatever. You go, we'll come back and it'll still be there. No one will touch it. No one will touch it over
Try
there.
doing that in Broadmeadows or.
No chance. And there's no hooning. There's nothing. No hooning. No speeding.
Oh, please go.
nothing.
Have you seen those videos?
It's all. That's what I'm saying. There's all in the autobahn.
Yeah,
that's it.
on that-
there's
that's
nothing on
that
the
area.
street. There's nothing on the street.
Yeah, there
nothing
you
on
go.
the streets over there.
Is there a lot of like law enforcement there as well? Like, because I've seen those law enforcement videos. They're driving like GDRs, Mustangs.
They've got 2 cop cars. The guy told me they've got 2 cop cars that are Lamborghinis. One's a Lamborghinis and one's I think a Zonda.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I think one's a Zonda. And I've seen 2 Zondas actually. I've seen 2 of them.
Oh, I've never actually seen us on there in real life.
Yeah, middle exhaust with
Yeah.
four pipes around it. Yeah, driving down the street, just like literally just going past you on the freeway.
So yeah, that's just casually drive.
Yeah.
It's just a Zonda. It's alright.
Funny thing was, every exotic car that I saw,
Yeah.
there was a female driver.
Really?
I don't know why. I just don't know why. There was literally a female driver in there, and like, don't guys like they were all in all high F-250s
Yeah,
and
big
all the
trucks,
big
yeah.
trucks, yeah.
Yeah.
So they give their wives like all the Lamborghinis and the Ferraris to drive.
Here's the key to my
AMG galore. Over there was AMG galore.
Yeah,
That's it. They don't think about any lower than AMG
No.
over there.
AMG's the standard.
Yeah, that's it.
Other than that, it's Toyota.
And all the taxis over there, all hybrid taxis, because obviously they did the deal with the Abu Dhabi
Yeah.
Sheikh did the deal with him.
Toyota and that.
With
yeah.
Toyota, so all the hybrid taxis and everything there.
So so when you went over to Abu Dhabi, was it is much of the mush like same thing like
Yeah, it was like a little bit different. Like over there, they don't have trains, they don't have trams in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Dubai is the only city that's got a train and a tram,
Okay.
and their train
driverless?
is automatic. There's no driver. It literally is automatic. The only people that drive is the trams and the buses. That's it. The train is literally automatic. You wouldn't believe it. Like, and people over there, like they don't. It's nothing. It's not new to them.
Yeah, they don't
It's not
even
new
think
to
about it,
them. Yeah, and everything's on time.
Yeah.
Exactly on time. Everything's perfect on time. There's no delays. Nothing. Their train is basically like a monorail for us. It's all overhead. There's
Oh,
nothing.
okay.
Yeah, nothing on the floor. All overhead.
That makes life a lot easier. I
Yeah,
guess.
it does. It does, mate. And I reckon with that rule of the buses being in one lane and then cars having their own lane, I reckon it's more. And the buses can only go, like buses, trucks and stuff, can only go up to 80 k's. That's it. They can't go any more than that. Yeah, they can't go any more than that. I reckon that rule is better because it opens up the freeway a bit more for cars and stuff to go.
You don't
around.
get stuck
you don't
behind.
exactly. And yeah,
So if you were to do that in Australia, if we sorry to interrupt you,
yep.
if for example, if you were to make road rules and you'd say, okay, if there was a country I'd like to follow their rules, it'd be Dubai's like road rules, like for example.
It's over there, like everything. Like now, the sheikh over there, he doesn't like the look of the speed cameras, so he wants to get rid of the speed cameras, and he wants to introduce now in every car there's going to be like a SIM card. So it's a tracking device that'll be in every car. Now, if you speed, it'll do the same thing. It'll give you warnings, and then if you continue, it'll give you a fine straight away. Which I reckon is good because that's how they contain their people, and that's how they're able to that city's like it's so free to do whatever you want, but as long as you do it within the rules. You're safe over there. Like I was talking to a guy that was from Egypt, like he's working there in the hotel that I stayed at, and he goes like, my wife, I could let her walk in the street late at night or whatever, and I'll be fine with it. But in Egypt, I couldn't do that.
Couldn't do that
Anywhere else in the world.
Not
Even in America.
Yeah.
Not even in America.
Morocco.
So yeah.
Especially not America. Especially not here either, really.
Yeah. Like if you think Australia is advanced, Dubai is like 10 times advanced.
Oh yeah.
They've got the biggest building. They've got the most leaning tower now. So they've beaten the Tower Pizza as well. They've beaten that.
But did they build it to purposefully lean?
They actually build it like that.
It's cheating.
They're building the biggest Ferris wheel now, so they're going to beat the London Eye. They're going to beat that. I've actually seen it in construction myself. So yeah.
They're going to out America. They're just like, we're going to have the biggest everything.
And when I went to Abu Dhabi, I went to Etihad Towers, which was the in the movie of Fast and Furious 7, where they did the jumping scene.
Yeah.
And I actually saw the towers for myself, and which was actually pretty good. They lived, and just across the
with a hole still in the window that they jump through.
And then across from the towers was the Royal Prince's Palace. That's where Vin Diesel and the crew and all stayed over there. Then they actually went past the studios where they did Fast and Furious 7. They did Mission Impossible 3, and they did some other couple of movies in that studio over there.
There you go. Well, you know what that studio would. You would have seen other movies.
I don't know what it's
I
called,
forgot
but
the
yeah.
name of the studio, but there's actual studio. I physically saw it said this movie studio of some company that was
Yeah.
there. And there's another interesting fact I'll tell you later on. It's interesting. You'll like it.
So it's turned from CarTorque to Dubai Talk.
Tourism talk with Tyron.
Let's take it over. Now, like, with most of the people there, though, they drive. It's just pretty much Land Cruisers, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's in terms of higher rate of cars, it'd be like full drives to anything
I mean,
else.
you've got your usual like
Sedans and that.
Yeah, your Corollas and stuff,
Yeah.
but people still drive there.
Yeah.
But it's more because of the desert side, so it's more they try to get, and if you can get a Land Cruiser for 15 grand,
Pah.
why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah, exactly.
why wouldn't you?
You'd be stupid not
Well,
to.
exactly, why wouldn't you? So yeah, but you do get your normal car, your normal everyday cars as well that people like. If I reckon a Corolla over there, it's like a exotic car to them.
Really?
Well, it would be because over there they stay so used to the Lamborghinis and the Ferraris and the four-wheel drives and stuff. Like if you take that Corolla, it's like, oh, I've never seen this car before.
Tyron's going to roll up with his 2013 Corolla and just park next to
Yeah,
and
everyone's
the
gonna
people,
go,
whoa, they're going to freak out. They're going to
You
take.
should trade it for a Lamborghini, and they'll be
I
like,
wish I
yeah,
could.
yeah.
I wish I could.
But I guess if they're getting new cars like every 5 years or so, if that, I mean, you have to think like the heat would just kill those cars, like the
Especially if they're always running.
like,
and-
always running. And, yeah.
Yeah, but like when I was talking to the guy that did the Desert Safari, he goes that this car, the Land Cruiser it's done 150,000 k's, but he's only serviced it twice. That's it.
What?
Yeah. 150,000 k's and he only serviced it twice. He's changed the tyres on it
And
he's changed the oil on it. That's it. Nothing else. And it works like a perfect condition. And he does
Does he do regular oil changes or
he does desert safaris every day. Every day he does it.
That's weird.
yeah, it's a Toyota. Dude, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah,
If there's a car that's going to survive, it'd be a
Yeah.
Toyota.
yeah. So I don't know whether it's just. I reckon the hot climate's actually better for the car than a cold climate. I reckon colder because everything's cold, and when it starts up, it's got to heat up everything.
Yeah.
Because
And
it's
it
hot.
causes more wear as well.
Because it's hot, everything's hot over there.
Yeah.
And with aircon running 24/7, I reckon it's better for the car because even in Queensland, my Mrs. cousin, he's there and he runs the aircon 24/7 in the car.
Yeah.
And he said it's actually better for the car because the
other fan's working, keeping you in the cool.
it keeps the car at the right temperature on the engine.
Yeah.
Compared to like every time like in Melbourne we keep turning it off, turning it on.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
keep fluctuating it. But over there because it's constant, it's on the one thing. I reckon it's more smoother for them.
Yeah. No, that's really interesting. Yeah, it's funny that you say that because I'd agree with the cold bit because like on cold startup,
Yeah.
that's when you get most of your wear in your engine.
Exactly,
So,
yeah.
I mean, if you're going down and the car gets warm like within 2 minutes.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And over there, like at night temperature was like 35 degrees.
Yes.
At night temperature.
I couldn't handle it.
But it's not. It's a different heat to Melbourne, though.
Is it
It's
dry?
not-
Is it
it's
a
dry
dry?
heat? It's
Yeah.
like over there you sweat, but you don't smell when you sweat.
Okay.
It's like it's different.
Yeah.
It doesn't burn.
Yeah.
Like you get a tan, but it doesn't actually like physically burn
Is
your body.
the sun really hot there? Like, is it?
It's not. You can walk in it. I can say you can walk in. Like even if it's 45 degrees, we were still walking, and it was fine. Like you wouldn't. If you had your sunglasses, your hat, or
Yeah.
whatever, you still wouldn't get like full on like heat strokes or anything like that. Over there, there's no such thing as heat stroke because literally like the sun doesn't burn. It's just heat. That's
Yeah.
all it is. It's just the heat, and because it's always hot over there. Because like in Melbourne, like if one day is hot, the next day is going to be hot because the heat's still in the ground.
Yeah.
So that heat causes more
Good,
heat.
right,
So
yeah.
that's why it just stays hotter, hotter. And the guy goes in winter, it drops to like 25 degrees. Maybe there's like 25 degrees.
I give up,
in there.
man.
And
Let's go to a song.
And that country still has a ski slope.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's.
So
Jeez.
But it's artificial, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to be real.
I was going to say, I'm like, he's saying it like it's like a miracle of nature, but it's like, no, they made one inside.
yeah.
We're going to go to another break. We'll be right back after this. You're back on Car Talk with Matty J. That was Felix with Hot to Touch. You're back on Car Talk with Matty J. Now, Tyron, I've got to ask this question because
Yep.
being a car show. Best 5 cars, well, your favourite 5 cars you saw there, and why?
Any cars or
Yeah,
Any?
anything. Because I mean, look, we don't get a lot of the cars that you would have seen there, like your big F250s and that. Like, I mean, well, we get them as personal imports and stuff,
but over there it's like basically like
you can buy it off the
anyone can buy it over there.
Yeah.
And they've got the room. The main thing is they've got the room to park them. That's the main thing. Like they've got like you take them in, even if you take them normal house, your house or whatever. There's rooms there to park them. Best 5 cars. Well, when I was walking across to go into the mall, I was walking on the crossway and I just stopped and I looked left, I looked right. There was a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a Rolls Royce, and then on the right side of me there was a Maserati. There was a AMG. I can't remember which one it was, but it was a coupe, AMG coupe at the front, and then there was a Cadillac right at the front. So basically, those are the best cars that I've seen there. And literally, it was just at the shopping centre. And they purposely park them right at the front.
Oh, yeah.
And because the guys that drive them, they're probably VIPs over there, so they drive them and they park them over there. And they just go in the shopping centre, come out and just drive off.
I tell you what, I'll ship the Typhoon over there and
Surprisingly, I didn't see any Ford Falcons. No Commodores.
Really?
No Ford Falcons, no Commodores.
Commodores, but they got exported there.
Yeah, but no, I didn't find.
Caprices and Commodores got exported. That's weird.
Nothing. There was more like
that's like you see them drifting them all the time.
Yeah, you know the Cruise.
Yeah,
but the
Chevy Cruise.
It was a Chevy Cruise. Yeah, I saw the Chevy Cruise there. But yeah, no holders, no Ford, no Commodores and stuff there that were there.
Because I know they were called
Ford Focuses, nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Just the big Fords like Mustangs and F250s.
The Mustangs, the S250s were there. That was basically the Escapes, but the big Escapes were there, and then the Escalades was there as well. So yeah.
No, I mean,
it was crazy.
I'm gonna have to just go and do like a live feed.
Yeah, it'll be awesome. It'll literally be awesome. From the time you step onto the plane till the time you land there. Like, when we were in the airport, it was like, oh, yeah, it's not too hot or whatever. As soon as you walked out to get a taxi, it was like a wave heat. Just like, woof, straight across. I was going, whoa. Okay. But yeah.
Was it as hot as you'd expecting it to be, or was it hot?
No, I was expecting it to be that hot, but it was bearable. Like, it was like everywhere you went, it was bearable.
So more bearable than like Melbourne heat.
Like if compared to a Melbourne, say 40-degree day, like that is much more bearable. You can stand it out there in the heat and you'll be fine. So
like, all right, you're obviously from India, so compare it to Indian heat.
No, it's a bit hotter.
Bit hotter?
Yeah, a bit hotter.
There you go.
But the funny thing was, in the desert, it's much cooler.
Really?
Yeah, because when we went to the desert, it was literally cool. Even though the temperature was still the same, but because it had the nice wind blowing across you, it was perfect. It wasn't hot and anything. Like the tour guide told me, and I go, nah, of course it's going to be hotter because it's desert water. But no, he went there and it was perfect. The sand was nice and warm, wasn't too hot. It was just warm. It was perfect.
Now I know where the nomads and stuff are in there in the desert. Yeah, because it's probably the coolest part.
And the funny thing was, you're driving down the desert road. There's literally just 2 roads, one going, one coming.
Yeah.
And you still have cleaners picking up rubbish on the road. I mean, seriously, like literally, there's cleaners cleaning the desert. Okay, I was like, are you for real?
Mate, they're doing a service.
Oh yeah.
If they didn't, the whole desert would just be trash.
Like you walk on the street, you will not find a can of Coke, or you will not find a chip wrapper. Nothing there. Nothing. Even when you go in the shopping centre, like you go in the shopping centre, food court here, you find trays left here of food and everything. Over there, you got to like take your food, put it in the bin, and put the tray away.
I guess it's like a unanimous respect for their country as well. I mean, it's it's something that a lot of countries don't have.
Yeah.
And I guess it's pride in a lot of ways. Yeah. I mean, like you think about Japan. Japan's very
also if something already looks clean, you're gonna hesitate before you
dirty it. Yeah, exactly.
Whereas if it's already trash, it's like, oh, who cares?
Yeah.
Like the Sheikh Zayed over there, he was the main guy that basically brought up Dubai.
Yeah.
Like 20 years ago. 20 years ago, Dubai was desert.
A couple of buildings and that's it.
It was literally desert. Yeah. So he's the one that actually like got everything together and said, no, I want the best to happen here. Because they're saying that in another 40 to 50 years, there's going to be no oil there.
Yeah.
So what they want to do is they want to build it now. So they want to build it and make it a tourist attraction. Yeah. So people are going to go there for just tourism. Basically, Dubai, the last source of income is oil.
Yeah.
The first source of income is tourism for them. Tourism, then real estate, and then comes the oil. So they basically want, that's why they're having the Dubai 2020 Expo. If you go up on the internet, look it up, it's crazy. People from all around the world with the best technology are going down to Dubai, and they're going to have this 2020 Expo. Like, they've started building stuff from now already. they're going to be building the biggest airport in Dubai. It's going to be well, at the moment it's the second airport in Dubai, but now that's going to be the biggest airport in the world. They're going to have every airline go there because that's going to be closest to the expo. Yeah. So they're going to have everyone just go straight there, and then it's easier. It's going to be close there, so we'll just make an airport there. So, yeah, so basically, basically the sheikh over there, if he wants something done, they'll do it for him. Basically, that's what it is. That's the attitude over there.
Mm. that's nuts.
It's crazy.
No, definitely. That's on one of my places of just to go and see. Yeah. Just because I'm one, obviously being a car fan, but two, just to see the incredible architecture.
Yeah, it's like unbelievable. You have to see it for yourself.
Everything over there is like brand new. Everything over there is just brand new.
Yeah.
Now
left hand drive.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, and driving around the roundabout left hand, I don't know. Driving on the opposite side of the road, I was confused. I don't know. I was like, whoa, what the hell's happening?
It was a bit too much for you.
Yeah.
It's good hearing stories from like different parts of the world. Yeah. I mean, I had Harley and Rob on a few weeks ago talking about their trip to Europe and stuff. So it's really good hearing the different cars and hearing just the different cultures in general. So that it's really
and over there everyone's like very, very friendly. Like they'll help you for anything. If you don't know anything, like say you don't know a shop or you don't know anything, they'll help you straight away. And the one thing I found good over there is the shopping centre was if you're carrying like shopping bags or whatever, they got kiosks over there where you go put your bags there and they'll keep it for you in a storeroom until you finish shopping. And then you go there, you collect it afterwards, and then you just take your bags and go. You don't have to carry bags around.
What the heck?
Literally, like we were carrying all these bags around and they go, do you want to keep this bag? It's a free service. I go, oh, why not?
It's a free service.
Literally, they put everything in there, zipped it up in a massive bag. They took it to the showroom, storage.
Yeah.
They kept it over there. And then when you come back, they'll say, "Oh, just give us 5 minutes or whatever." And if you say, "Oh, can you meet me at the taxi rank?" They'll meet you at the taxi rank. You just sign the paper, and that's it. Off you go. It's literally crazy over there.
We're in the wrong country.
Yeah.
Bromina Shopping Centre has a lot to live up to.
Oh man, that's definitely has a lot to live up to.
And one thing I never found there was I didn't see many mechanics, like mechanic shops.
I mean, a lot of them, if they're like cars like that, they probably go straight to dealer.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't find a lot of like repair places, like all the petrol stations over there. They're all one company. That's it.
There's no like Shell.
There's no like two different companies. It's only one. It's called ADNOC, ADNOC.
Okay.
So it's like Abu Dhabi, something of oil corporation or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's all around the whole country. It's just one.
It's only one company.
One company. That's it.
There you go.
So yeah.
And you said the fuel is cheap too, right?
Yeah, over there's like it's $1.50 dirhams, which is like around about 40-50 cents here.
Mm.
That's why they drive V8s over there.
Yeah, that's why they drive V12s over there.
Exactly. Yeah, they can afford it over there.
And that is definitely really cool. In terms of like old cars, is there a lot of old cars there, or
no?
Like
no,
the classics and that.
No. There's
really?
none. Yeah. When I was there, I never saw any like over here. You see like classic car going on the road. No, over there was.
They probably get too hot. Like they're just not. Maybe people want them, but it's just like you can't have something like that in that climate. Maybe
they're just like overheat and carry on. I guess
they're building it's called a Dubai frame. It's actually a life size frame that they're building, and it's. The perception for them is like if you look through this side, you'll see old Dubai. If you look through the other side, you'll see new Dubai. So that's what they want to. It's literally a frame, probably as big as the Eureka Tower in Melbourne.
What the hell?
Literally a frame shape, and then you can just look from either side, and they're going to have a massive LED screen in the middle of that. So that's in construction at the moment.
Jeez,
what the hell?
I'm just seeing someone Dukes of Hazzard it straight through.
Oh, it's just crazy over there.
Yeah, well, look, we're going to go to our last song of the night. We're going to go to a song we played again last week. It's FM... Oh, jeez, I just lost my train of thought. FM 84, Running in the Night. We'll be right back after this. You're back on... I was going to say Memphis Movies.
Yeah, I've hijacked the show.
You're back on CarTorque with Matty J. We're out of time. Thanks, sorry for coming on, man. Because
it's all good.
Yeah, it's really cool to hear about like different countries.
Yeah,
and
like I didn't have any clue what I was going into. Like I knew some things. I looked up, obviously research and stuff. What you can do, what you can't do, and stuff. But When I went there, I was actually really surprised. Like, it's totally different. Like,
It's pretty chill.
Yeah, it's really a really good atmosphere to go there, and you can go out there 8-9 o'clock in the night, go out there, go for walks or whatever, come back 1 o'clock in the morning, and you still get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. So it just natural, just gets up just like that.
Body clock just
yeah. And it's really good. Like, if I had to do it, I'd do it straight away again, any day.
You'd move there tomorrow?
Yeah. Oh yeah, easy. Easy.
You've heard it here first, guys. All right, well, that's all we got time for on the show tonight. Thanks, James.
Thank you.
Give your show a plug.
Man vs. Movies every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Like and share the Man vs. Movies Facebook page, and also rate and review the Man vs. Movies podcast on iTunes. And thank you, Tyron, for coming on.
No worries. Thanks for that.
Give your
tourism business.
No, it's really, like, I love going around cities and different countries and stuff and hearing, but I was really surprised with Dubai. Like, it's really modern, like way modern.
Well, if you want to see good cars and just just randomly good, like, awesome stuff, like you were telling during the break, 24 karat gold everywhere
on the mosque, on the actual mosque, and the Sheikh Zayed Mosque, which is the biggest mosque in the world.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Does it have a car? Does it have Lamborghinis in it?
Oh, no.
At the front.
Actually, the Burj Al Arab. If you do stay in that one, which is you can only to go to the hotel, you can only stay there or have a reservation for a hotel. Yeah. If you stay there, you get your own private Rolls Royce to come pick you up and take you everywhere. Wow. If you actually stay there. So
I know where I'm going. Anyway, that's been pretty much our show tonight. Like and share our Facebook page. It's CarTorque, TORQUE, with Matty J. Matty J _ CarTorque podcast on Instagram. If you've missed any of our episodes, any one of them, they're all up on shoutengine.com. The links on our Facebook page, as well as we're on iTunes. So subscribe, rate, and review our iTunes page. Really put us up the rankings. It'll get the show more of a wider audience, and hopefully we can really grow the show and make it quite big, and hopefully do a Dubai special, Tyron.
Yeah, it will be good.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely keen on doing that. Yeah. I've always wanted to kind of just suss that out. So, well, thanks for tuning into a different edition of CarTorque tonight. It's been great. Thanks again for coming on, and I'll see you guys next week.
Cheers.
Take it easy.
This is professional radio, gentlemen.
And it's front-wheel drive.
Scotty, have you got anyone you want to thank?
Just myself.
And now we do the after hours. Dun, dun, dun.
Gentlemen, what would you go for?
Tasty Sandero.
Okay, and because it's not a supercar.
But it is.
It's not.
Automotive perfection comes in the form of two letters, A and U.
Long live my LTD!